Hey, this is Ben from InterroBot, and today I'm going to take you from website to word cloud in minutes. It's going to be fun. You already know what word clouds are. I probably don't need to remind you. Essentially, they are the royalty of infographics, the high royalty. Nothing even really comes close. Let's move on. So I've got InterroBot up here, and this is my web crawler. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to crawl my website, InterroBot. And this will just take, I don't know, a few minutes. Maybe a minute. It'll be fine. But what I'm doing here is, in the background, InterroBot is going out and it's collecting all the HTML, all the images, CSS, JS, all that stuff. But for the purpose of the word cloud, all we care about is the HTML because we're going to extract the text out of that. So it looks like we're down to our final dozen. Here we go. So once that's done, I'm going to go over to this button here, which is my reports. And you'll see I have a bunch of core reports. The word cloud is not here. In order to get the word cloud, we have to go over to the plugin directory at InterroBot and grab the URL for this page. And then we come back here, we just paste it in. I'm going to put this link in the description below. So once I add this plugin, I'm ready to go. I can just go ahead and generate using defaults, which I will do. And I'll go over all of these options in a minute. Also look, and I can expand this. If I don't like the layout, I can just keep regenerating it until I get something that feels a little better. And of course, I can download the ping if you want to put it on a website or in a PowerPoint. That's how you do that. I've only supplied web-safe fonts. So if you want to use a font that is on your system, you can. You just have to manually type it in. And of course, you can change the background, match up with your brand. Yeah, so InterroBot, let's check out. Yeah, it's a pretty small index. Got 189 pages, 41 assets. I've also got this Soho NASCOM, and if we look at that, it's a much larger index. So let's build a word cloud with this. And since I already installed the plugin, it's already available. So we just go in here. So it takes a little bit longer to scan, but still pretty quick. And here we can start to look at jargon. Smaller sites don't do so well with jargon, but if you have enough of an index, a large enough index, jargon starts to shine. So we can run jargon, and I know it's hard, but if you just take in this word cloud as it is, we're going to change it, and the tone of the words will change. It becomes much more technical. And the reason is, what jargon is essentially, it's looking against a basic dictionary, and then if it finds a misspelling, if it's a one-off, it just gets discarded as a misspelling. But if it sees, like, say, 30 of them, it's going to be a meaningful term. So that's jargon. Also, we can change these layouts. There's an oval. In D3 cloud terms, this would be Archimedean, whereas this would be rectangular. There's a stacked version. Yeah, I don't really care for stacked. It's experimental. The separated quad and separated rectangle are both pretty reliable. Got another option here where I can change the word length, the requirement. You end up getting longer words. And that's really about it. You can knock this out if you want. Kind of feels better with it up, but That's just my personal preference. So where do I go to get this stuff? Well, the first thing is InterroBot. So you go to InterroBot, and for Windows users, you just click this button here. Mac users, I would recommend the store, but you can also sideload it if you want. You're going to get some warnings because it's not a signed binary. And Google, you can also get it for Chromebook or an Android tab if you want. So this thing is fully cross-platform, ready to go, ready to make your life easy, ready to make your PowerPoint sing. What else would you do with this word cloud? Well, you can actually use word clouds to look at websites. If you think of the word cloud as an accurate brand representation of your website, you can look at the word cloud and identify terms that are maybe poking out that shouldn't be. And you can identify other terms that should be poking out that aren't there. And you can sort of massage your web content to change that. Most of the other word cloud generators out there, they require that you paste in your copy. So what you will end up doing is going to the home page, cutting and pasting, going to a few other important pages, cutting and pasting, but you're not going to get that depth that you get by pulling in the entirety of the website. I forgot the best part. So, yeah. So say I don't want CDS. Say CDS is bothering me. So I can come down here and I can just remove it and it's gone. Likewise, if I wanted to add my own term, I can do that, and here we go. So I just kind of like took over the word cloud with an addition. But yeah, you can change things around if you need to get rid of stuff, which of course you do. There's going to be something embarrassing. Don't feel bad about it. Just take care of it.